What's up, everyone? Rob here. It's gonna be a hot one today. Sun's already hot. Packing up, getting ready to go. Climb some rocks today. Bake oven knob coming up. Rock climb, knife's edge. Should be the last, from what I'm hearing, the last like really bad rock part. And then maybe a few days ahead. Supposed to be smooth sailing for a while. It's gonna be hot today, storms tonight. I have a bit of foot pain. It's like more my ankle. It's not bad, but it's just from all the rocks. Rolling your ankles 15, 20 times a day. It's a little sore. Just ran into another southbounder. He'll be coming up behind me. Yeah. Try to get some miles today. I can't wait until this is over. Just this state. These rocks are ridiculous. Quicker than I expected, but that bake oven knob. Imagine these views would be really nice without the leaves. Lots of graffiti. It's a popular hangout spot. I have a spider attached to me. This spider is attached to me. While I was standing here, it just made a web. Somehow, they do it so fast. Guess there's a view there too, but I just don't feel like doing that right now. Continue on. This trail's weird. It's definitely a trail, but it's got white, blue, and pink blazes. I don't know what that's all about. I haven't seen any other trails connecting. Hey, just realized I got off the rocks. Cover some ground to the next set. It's weird, whenever I get these dirt roads, I gotta try to make it a point to stay on the side, but I always just plow right through the middle. Maybe I'll try the softer ground. Knife's edge coming up in about 1.5 miles. Really bad, sharp rock climb. And then I think that's the last of it for a while. Like the last serious stuff. Must be getting close to the rock climb. I just noticed this. Looks like some kind of den or a campsite, but with all the leaves and all that, looks like an animal. It's pretty cool. Found this cool little campsite. I'm at Bear Rocks right now. That's what those rocks were that I just showed with the little den. I wonder if it's a bear den, bear cave. I get some rest here. Knife's edge is about 1/2 mile down. Get past that, then I can get some water, refill about 1.5 miles. And then it's just getting as many miles as I can, getting to the next shelter. I'm trying to get to the one after Eckville Shelter. It looks really nice. I should be able to, as long as the rocks aren't too long. It was 17 miles and some change from where I stayed last night. So yeah, that's my goal today. First shelter is just over 10 miles. Then the next one's 17 and some change. We'll see. Knife's edge. Just climbed up to one side, across the top. Then I guess there's miles of dirt road ahead. Can't wait. See where this place gets its name. It's nuts. Made it past Knife's edge. Amazing open view of all the farmlands down there. Have some rocks to go. I'm used to it now. My whole time here in Pennsylvania has just been rocks. It's nice. Ever since I got to Pennsylvania, Delaware Water Gap, every single day people have been warning me about Lehigh Gap and Knife's Edge. And stuff's all behind me now, forever. Just came probably over a quarter of a mile down the hill, this campsite. Just came to this campsite to get some water. It's pretty big. It's like a quarter mile downhill. Turned out to be a nice little spring. Not sure, but this might be it. Just this for miles. Just gonna duck under it, but I have the camera. I just ran into the Allentown Trail Club. A group of people there are with chainsaws, clearing the path through the rocks. They gave me a mandarin. It was very nice when I got to the top there. Looks like it could be smooth sailing for the rest of the day. Really hope so. I need to gain some ground. One thing I love about up here is they have these cool campsites just everywhere scattered along the trail. A lot of them have cool views. This place has got a lot of sun too, so taking a minute, soaking some rays. I know I keep saying it, but just gotta learn to embrace it all. Not just me, but everybody. For everything. Embrace the rocks. Embrace this. Embrace the sweat and the stink, and the fear, and unknown. Embrace it all. Every step, put something behind you. Another little campsite. About 5 miles to the next shelter. And then when I get there, see how I feel, check the terrain, the map, and then it would be 6 or 7, I think 7 to the next one, which is where I'd like to get to. Rocks are behind me, so I'm hopeful. I think this is the campsite at the hostel. There's my boy. Looks pretty nice. Good ways to go though. I've been putting on probably 4 to 4.5 mile per hour pace since getting on this road. Several hours ago before dark. The further destination is well in reach as of right now. Foot's fine. It does hurt, the ankle. It's the same leg that my knee was messed up. But the knee is completely healed. No issues whatsoever. A week off was needed. Foot will probably be sore for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's just from rolling my ankle over and over. Yeah, if I can get to the second shelter up here, then I would be at around 18 miles, maybe a little more. It's hard to tell on the maps, and the mileage is different from the signs. It should be around 18 miles, especially with the half a mile detour I took for water, which I'm glad I did. But there's water coming up at both these places. This road's supposed to last a while. Make use of it. A quick break at the Allentown Shelter. Nice spot here. Hurt and tired, but pushing on to the next one. 7.5 miles. A little after 3 p.m. Left the Allentown Shelter. Something to eat, sat for 40 minutes or so. Way ahead of what I expected to get to today. About 2 to 3 hours ahead of what I planned. Heading to the next shelter. It's supposed to be really nice. Showers, bunks, campground, water. It'll be the longest day for me so far. Be about 18, somewhere around 18 miles. Should get there a little before dark, maybe sooner. What a mistake thinking it was gonna be easy. Must keep going. It's called Balance Rock. There's supposed to be good view right up there, but I'm moving along. Seems like it's gonna be this way all the way. I have over 5 miles to go. A little less than, well, around 4 hours of daylight. So 4 hours to get 5 miles in this. It's about 1 mile per hour if I'm lucky. Last mile took around 40-45 minutes. This has been what most of my days looked like. I don't know what this place is called, but cutting through. Luckily not going over. I have a little over 3 miles to go. I was wrong, I do have to climb it. Just want to get to the shelter. I'm exhausted, but I have to stop and show the view. It says about 1.9 miles to the shelter. It's about 0.9 miles to the water source, which I plan to check out. I skipped the last one because it was a really steep downhill, like really steep. Probably like this. I couldn't see where the water was, so I passed on it. Just been conserving water. It's fine, I'm almost out, but shelter's within 2 miles. I have 3 hours before dark. And at least for the moment, I'm not climbing rocks, so I will make it. About half a mile of the road. And the shelter's right off of it. 18 miles. Made it 18 miles today. Finally to the road. Shelter's right down there. Maybe 1/4 mile, half a mile. Oh my God. Today's been extremely rough. Just mostly uphill. Lots of big rock climbs. Had a little stretch, but I made it. I really wanted to stop after 10 and a half. So I was hurting, but I just pushed through and here we go. Made it 18 instead. Longest day on the trail. 18 miles in 10 hours. Mostly uphill and on rocks. Climbing rocks. Oh, I'm whooped. Looks like this is it. Eckville Shelter. The Eckville Shelter was really amazing. Mick was great. It's a bit of an oddball, so I could see there's some negative reviews and people downvoting reviews. The place is really great. Nice bunkhouse, 4 bunks, cold shower, flushing toilet, garbage. Really nice tent spot across the road. It was really good. I didn't do any recording. Ran into Night Owl there. The guy's awesome. He's going northbound right now. Finishing the trail. And there'll be more on him coming up. It's really cool to meet him. Ran into him again. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and until next time. I apologize. Run out of nature shots for now. I had some. They just must have gotten lost in all the different videos I have. Yeah, That's why I haven't kept up with the new nature channel either. It's because the good nature shots I get are when I'm stationary. You really need to be quiet and still and just be there and let nature come to you. It's really hard to go find it. I get when I can.